Maserati. This is much nicer than mine. Keys?
I don't know, man.
Well,
Sir, I think there's been a slight mistake. You seem to have inadvertently driven off in our car. Oh, thank you very much. You're very kind.
Wait. Oh, wow. I have no idea. Fernando,
license
do you
to
know?
drive. License to drive.
Oh man, it's been a while.
Oh, Maserati. Oh, this is much nicer than mine. Keys? Woo, what airline is this?
I don't actually mind that movie.
I love that movie.
Oh,
It's pretty fun. It's a fun movie.
See, my brain keeps telling me that this is a very savory steak, but I know it's not a real steak.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was
I get
good.
it.
Ignorance is bliss.
Then we have a deal.
You sure got a pretty mouth.
Deliverance.
What?
Why don't you take off them panties?
I'm lost. God damn, I can play all day with that guy.
That's a crazy movie. I can see why. What's his name was popular, man, at the time.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Burt
Yeah,
Reynolds.
that was. I
Man.
think that was his breakout movie.
Don't fight him. He was kicking one of these.
Yeah,
What
but could he move as fast as I could? Huh? Just go get the ice for me, man, will you?
That sounds like I don't know what it is, but it sounds like a Ben Stiller movie.
No,
Nah.
Kickboxer, yeah.
Oh, Van Damme?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Legs! Until Plaza was falling down!
So what? Can he move like me? No.
One thing, guys, speaking of Van Damme, my wife has never seen any Van Damme movies or Steven Seagal
Oh, no.
until about a couple years ago. I tricked her. I put on Time Cop, and if you let it play, the very first few minutes, it says Van Damme. I let it play right after that, and my wife, and during the day, I told her, "Hey, there's this movie about like time traveling exists, and they have to police it." And my wife's like, "Oh, that sounds cool." So I put it on. I put it past the Van Damme name, and we started watching it. And then when he came, the opening doesn't have him, and she's already intrigued. And then when he pops up, she was like, "What the you fucking bastard!"
You don't happen to have 6 fingers on your left
Oh,
hand,
that's
do
what
you?
I said.
Do you always start conversations like this?
Yeah, that's good.
You don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
Do you always begin conversations this way?
Who is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't come to the door right now. I could take a nasty spill down the stairs and subject myself to further
Ferris
school
Bueller's Day
absences.
Off.
Which one?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
You fake a stomach cramp, and when you're bent over, moaning and wailing, you lick your palms. It's a little childish and stupid, but then so is high school.
If you hurt one hair on her head, stop. Guy walks over to the girl, pulls a hair. Ding.
Oh, I know what it is, but I want you to keep going.
You were saying?
It's Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
The
What is
glass
it?
eye.
Because they're beating up the girl, the blonde girl.
Have a nice day.
Slater's daughter. Yeah, yeah.
Have a nice day.
That movie's so ahead of its time. Have you
Oh
seen
man,
it
Leo
recently?
Leo the fart, the funeral scene.
Oh my gosh.
Leo the fart's gonna pass gas one last time.
You the fuck, come on.
Remember that they drop him in the tar pit, the La Brea tar pit, and then you just see the big bubble come up.
Yeah.
Silent but deadly.
The movie's fucking brilliant, man.
No, that
Yeah, it's a
movie.
good movie.
That
The
movie's
best
great.
part about it, it's so, when he comes out of the theater, when he comes into our real world, it gets real. Like it's the drama of it is so, it's fucking
Yeah,
real.
doesn't he like punch somebody and he's like, that hurt.
Oh no, he punched I think he broke a glass and he's like,
Oh, the window.
yeah. But just little things, man.
I love the scene where they're driving and he's shooting. You're driving with no heads. You think it's easy? It takes a lot of practice.
Takes a lot of practice.
I smell ice cream. Oh, they got chocolate and vanilla and chocolate eruption. It's super duper chocolate eruption. It's a stiff. Yeah. Well, see this one right here? This was my wish, my dream, and it didn't come
Goonies.
true.
I said it first.
I know.
Remember when?
This one right here. This was my dream, my wish. And it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
I'll try it. It goes, I found the tool for the 21st century and now I lost it. It's gone.
I don't know the name of the movie, but I know which one you're talking
I know
about.
it. I've
It's
never
Sean
seen it.
Connery, guys.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Sean Connery. Sure. It's not. Is it the one? Is Nicolas Cage in it?
No, that's The Rock.
Oh yeah.
That's The Rock.
I only borrowed your Humvee.
I only borrowed your Humvee. I'll have your ass.
Hello? I'm only borrowing your Humvee. Information? San Francisco.
The one that we're quoting is Medicine Man.
Oh yeah. I did know that.
I've never seen that movie.
You know what, dude? I've never seen it either. I know that quote, and I think the guy who directed it, it's shit, he did Die Hard. It was John McTiernan.
Oh, McTiernan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a cure for the fucking plague of the 20th century, and now I've lost it. Haven't you ever lost anything, Dr. Bronx?
Is he
I
dead?
got one.
No, he went to prison, I think, for 2 years for, I think it was taxes or something.
Tax.
Yeah. But he's out now. I don't know if he's done anything lately, though.
Juan has never seen any of the Home Alone movies.
No.
Sir, may I have another one?
Jesus.
Sir, may I have another one?
I've seen Panic Room. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Who's there? The devil! The devil! The devil's not welcome here!
Is that Bad Boys 2?
Yes.
Who in my house? I'm the devil. Who's asking? The devil is not welcome here. You got to call yourself the devil in his house. Shit.
I think CJ will get this one.
I know my Bad Boys.
Is Mary Poppins cool? Wait, no. What was the line?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You look like Mary Poppins. Mary
I'm Mary
Poppins. Is he
Poppins,
cool?
yo.
Yeah, he's cool.
So Derek's never seen that movie, but I quote that at work, and he loved that part.
Wait, what
Oh,
is it?
What? You look like Mary Poppins. Is he cool? Hell yeah, he's cool. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary Poppins, yo.
That's a good one.
200? 200 what? 200 fights? That's the number I figured when I was a kid. 200 street fights, you can consider yourself a legitimate tough guy. You need them to develop leather skin. No?
Man.
But it's called Knockaround, guys.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's Vin Diesel, Barry Pepper, Seth Green.
All right. Well, who's next? We got Naga to work here.
Michael Bolton.
You got it.
Yeah,
I
Office.
have to work here.
Samir Naga. Not gonna work here anymore anyway. Hey, Mr. Mike.
All right. Well, who we got next? We have
Oh, right.
not
Office Space?
work here anymore. I really wouldn't say I've been missing work.
Hey,
License.
Oh,
Right.
you actually do have.
I might have to pop that in later.
She goes, let Les drive. Les? That Les? No, not that Les.
Wait, who left? That left? No, not him. How long is it going to take to put this place back together? 2 weeks.
That's with Tom Hanks, right?
Who said that?
The
Fernando?
Money Pit?
Yeah,
Once.
good one. Okay.
Damn.
All right, now I feel a little more confident. That was a good one.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's not. Now, tomorrow, I've got to take off work, drive to his office, and kiss his ass.
The Money Pit.
It's
You were
great,
good about that.
man. It's on Netflix right now, I think.
Oh man, it's one of my favorites.
It's a great movie.
It's that from like 83 to 85, there were all those movies where the main character just got fucked every way they turned. Like, you ever see Summer Rental?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like nothing he can do in that. He just gets fucked every turn he makes.
Wait, who was in that? Not John Candy.
John Candy.
Yeah, John Candy. Yeah. He goes to the wrong house.
Quiet and secluded.
Come on, get out of here.
With outstanding facilities. Neighborhood.
What do you think of these?
Similar?
I just got them.
Who had them before you?
That's because it's 415 Beach Lane, and he's supposed to be in 415 Beach Road.
Oh.
They have this really beautiful mansion, and the family comes over, like, get the fuck
Wait,
out of
which-
our house. And then they go to the other one, it's like a shack.
That's funny. It was with not Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd and John Candy.
No, probably The Great Outdoors. No,
Yeah.
wait, Chevy.
Yeah.
The Great Outdoors. Fuck yeah.
Such a
Yeah,
great
it's
movie.
classic.
It's
Great
one of the ones
cast.
you don't. I revisit a lot of like science fiction, like horror action. I don't tend to do comedy, but like sometimes when I see a post about it, I just saw the post for Great Outdoors, and I started YouTubing like clips of that movie. It's fucking.
Oh man, it's such a great premise. Like, you think you're gonna have the perfect vacation, like take
Yeah.
your family to this place, and then your fucking dickhead brother-in-law shows up as a total
And
asshole.
Aykroyd plays such a great dick.
Yeah, slime ball.
Have you ever seen Neighbors?
Yeah.
Yeah, Belushi in him.
With John Belushi and
Yeah.
Belushi, yeah. Didn't Aykroyd have like? Did he have blonde hair in that? Or
Yeah.
orange hair?
Yeah, he had blonde hair. It was funny. He was the funniest fucking thing.
Well, you're just full of jokes, aren't you? Well, I think you're a dirty shit sack. How about that?
Yeah, that's a really underrated one.
It really is. I stumbled upon it at the video store years ago, and I'm like, holy shit, this thing's fucking great. And I showed
Were you
it to
okay?
my- What?
When you stumbled, did you?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, and then I thought it was.
I still have the scar. No, there's another underrated one with Belushi too. It's called Continental Divide. If you've never seen that, it's pretty.
Oh.
I mean, it's Belushi, so it's
Well,
like right after Animal House. I can't remember.
Go with them?
Do you think I like it here, for Christ's sake? I got no liquor, 9 cigarettes, and a greased monkey for company. I want to stay here only marginally more than I want to die trying to escape.
Looks like a giant Jello mold. I hate Jello.
It's Ghostbusters.
Is it?
Yeah.
It looks like a giant Jello mold.
I hate Jello.
Oh, come on, there's always room for Jello.
So I was in the bathroom doing this monologue, and I finished it. My mom knocks on the door, and she's like, I open the door, and she's like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, just you know." And so I'm gonna do the monologue that I did.
So Derek missed that part. So Derek, pretty
No,
much.
I heard it.
No,
I
but
was
you.
right here.
no,
My mom caught me doing other stuff in the bathroom than movie
I
quotes.
never
but-
did that stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to exist. You know, I come back here, they call me baby killer, they spit it on me, and you know, I'm nothing. You know, I can't do anything. You know, back in now I could drive a tank. I could do anything.
First Blood, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back there, I could fly a gunship. I could drive a tank. I was in charge of $1 million equipment. Back here, I can't even hold a job. Fucking guys! Ah!
Yeah.
Now I watched this.
R.I.P. Brian Dennehy.
That's what
I know, dude. It's the weird thing is, so I did that monologue in the bathroom, and I wonder, as I got older, I wonder what my mom was thinking. I'm over here talking about being called a baby killer. I used to shoot little babies. I was getting spit on. I come back here, I'm nothing, and like shoot things. So he's just talking to himself in the bathroom.
You know what? You don't want to tell. Don't tell people because then they'll tell their friends, then they'll tell their friends, and then everyone's.
Oh, damn.
Thank you. Woo! That is why I won't do 2 shows a night anymore, babe. I won't do.
What's the most you've ever won on a coin toss?
I already know.
I know it.
It's No Country.
Well, you were, yeah.
Well done. Don't put it in your pocket, sir. Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter. Where do you want me to put it? Anywhere, not in your pocket. Or it'll get mixed in with the others and become ingesticine.
Do you think God knew what he was doing when he created women? Huh? No shit.
As good as
I really want to know.
What are these pieces?
No.
As good
Or
as
do you think it was just another one of his minor mistakes, like tidal waves, earthquakes, or floods? You think women are like that? What's the matter? You don't think God makes mistakes?
Witches.
Yes, you got it.
Dude, I
Witches
gotta
of
watch
Eastwood?
that again.
Witches of Eastwood.
Yeah.
Women. A mistake? Or did he do it to us on purpose?
Jack Nicholson.
You know, actually, I've never seen it. That's on my
It's a
list.
great movie. But that one too is like, it's not really like, it's just sort of his off-brand.
It's one of his best films. He's amazing in that
Yeah,
one.
it's fucking great.
I was just watching The Twilight Zone the other day, man. That opening scene with Dan Aykroyd and
love
Albert
it.
Brooks. You want to see something really scary?
You want to see something really scary? You bet. Really? Yeah. Okay, this is really, really scary now. I trust you.
Dude, that's a freaky scene.
I'm still scared to this day. Like I still get like a little oh.
I am too. And when he turns around and he's blue and he's just like,
Attention, whoever this is, this channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Ooh, I seen that.
Is that Die Hard?
Yes.
Okay.
No fucking shit, lady. Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
That's a great line.
Yeah, that is a good one.
No fucking shit, lady. Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
I feel like Ever Seems to Know. One is Top Secret, which is one of the greatest fucking
Yeah.
slapstick movies of all time.
That's a Zucker.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, yeah. And then the other one is Real Genius. Have you guys seen Real Genius?
That one.
No, I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen? Oh man! If you're a fan, you got to check it out.
Me again, and he said sure. So put all your stuff away in the bottom drawer there: shirts, pants, shoes. Had a little trouble with the sports jacket, so I threw it out. Doc.
I haven't seen any of those movies.
What used to call it Real Genius?
Used to play on TV all the time.
Yeah, I did. It was on HBO all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I've seen it. I don't remember.
All right, hey guys,
Well, you wanna
I gotta
talk
jump off, man. But cool hanging out. I won't do this again.
Yeah, shit. Oh my
so.
God.